Hey guys, welcome to the Blow Kite kiteboarding shop and lesson campus on Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Today we're going to take a look at 3 brands of kites and 4 of their models and show you number 1, leading edge construction and protection, number 2, bridle quality and reinforcement at the leading edge, number 3, the pulley quality and some of the different types of pulleys that are on the market, also leading edge corner reinforcement for kites with sharp corners, and adjustability features on the kites. Lastly, we're going to reveal the prices of the kites using 12 and 11 meters as the sizes and show you the effect of big advertising budgets on the prices of heavily advertised brands. So first we'll start here. This is the Flexifoil Force. It's a freestyle free ride kite. You'll notice on the leading edge there's triple stitching, and all of the stitching is covered with a lightweight patch for the kite being on the sand. You know, sand is what they put in sandpaper. It's abrasive, and this kite is well protected. The bridle is nylon, and it's like a shoelace. It's pretty thin but strong, and at the connection point to the leading edge, it's covered with a rubberized patch. As we come down to the business part of the pulley and bridle, this is Dyneema. So we've gone from the lightweight nylon to a strong Dyneema line for that pulley to pull across. This is also a Riley Australia pulley. It's stainless steel. This is what they use in racing yachts, so it's very high quality. Another point is the Kevlar scuff pad. This is where the strut and the leading edge meet, and it's very thick. It's going to last a long time. On the corner of this kite, they don't have just a strip of Kevlar. The entire corner is patched and durable. And lastly, for the adjustability, they have the standard 3 knots. There's your standard setting in the center. So you've got a little bit of adjustability for your steering lines. Next, we go to the Flexifoil Shiva. This is a free ride wave kite. Again, you notice the triple stitching for the seam on the leading edge. Also Kevlar reinforced. This kite is used on the beach. A lot of people self-launch when they're kite surfing. So the kite is dragging along the sand as it's turning over to launch. And they've reinforced that with Kevlar. Again, nylon for the bridle, rubberized attachment protection point. And as you get down to the pulley on this kite, this is the new Ronstand pulley. It's a ball bearing pulley. If the wheel pulls out, you're still connected to the kite with that Dyneema line. So the kite's not going to spiral out of control for you, and you'll be able to get back to the beach safely. It's got 2 pulleys, and on the adjustability for the bridle, you can move this pulley line over to there, so they're both connected in this side or that side, or just this standard setup. And again, 3 knots on the steering line attachment. Next we go to the Caution Spitfire. This is an all-terrain kite, so any type of riding you do, this is a fun kite for that. It's got double stitching on the leading edge here until you get to the center of the leading edge. And they've gone with 4 or quad stitching here. It's very strong. The connection point for the bridle has got a Kevlar patch for protection, and this entire line that the pulley's going on is Dyneema. You'll also notice on this pulley there's no moving parts. It's a one-piece smooth plastic pulley. It's not much of a corner, it's pretty much rounded, but also they've got Kevlar reinforcement on the corner. And lastly, the connection point for your steering lines. You've got 3 knots, but you can also move these lines back and forth to change the power of the kite. And the last kite we'll look at is the F1 Bandit. The F1 Bandit has double stitching on the sections of the leading edge. I wish that this was protected a bit more. Maybe it will be with the Bandit 8, because this is the part of the kite that's down on the sand. The bridle is connected here, well stitched. Could use a pad to protect it further. Again, the nylon line. And one thing you'll note, these plastic pulleys pull right along the nylon. There's no Dyneema. That's something else that would be nice to have. There's also a sharp point. I'm not sure if that's going to come through, but it can wear on this line. And this is an example, a recent customer, 2014 Bandit. You can see what happened to their bridle line. And the warranty was not taken care of on this. They said that the bridle or the pulley froze. So you might want to think about an aftermarket pulley for your Bandit 7. They do have some Kevlar along here for the pulley rubbing against the leading edge. And the corner, again, this is an area that could use a little more reinforcement. And lastly, adjustability. There's a single attachment point on that line, but you can move the line back and forth here for more and less power. So now we're going to take a look at the pricing comparisons and the effect of heavy advertising and marketing on the cost of your kites versus minimal advertising. The F1 Bandit 12 retails for $14.39. The Caution Spitfire 12 meter, $11.95, so that's $244 less. The Flexifoil Force 11 meter is also $11.95. They have a 13.5 meter, and that price is $12.45, so that's almost $200 less. And the Flexifoil 11 meter is $9.55, so $484 less than the Bandit. And their 13 meter is $10.45, so $394 less. So there you have it. Thanks for choosing Blow Kite, and we hope this was informative. Happy kiting.